cheese get involved. So I keep my circle tight. No, I don't fuck with y'all. Slide my card in that reader every time I hit the mall. And I keep like 2 on me, I ain't talking Lonzo Ball. Build a bridge with your niggas.
Back. We had Bojangles and I didn't share with y'all. Excuse me. But we had Bojangles and I'll give it a 7.9 out of 10. It wasn't nasty, but it wasn't like, it was tasty. Fries was over seasoned and mine were fresh. So yeah, that was just my one two about it. Let me get to my toenail and my nails. Cause I gotta at least have the polygel on before I go to sleep. It's 11:30. But last time I looked at the clock, it was almost 11:30. All right, y'all. All right, so I guess I'm on here. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all feel me? Baby, we gonna be all right. Period. He said, "Can you hear me? Do you feel me?" That's what he said. Cause I think I just said, "Can you hear me?" twice. What y'all just seen a real quick of me not saying nothing, but y'all watching me clean up his desk. Cause when I tell y'all, you got to clean your motherfucking area up, and I have been prolonging it out with cleaning this damn area up. So now the area is clean. Okay, you heard me. I heard you. Then I was thinking about, well, you over here, so just go ahead and do it. Sorry, I was like, well, you over here, why don't you go ahead and do a set? But it's giving. I might do something since I'm sitting right here when I'm supposed to be laying down. I think, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lay down because I gotta get up early in the morning to go to work. I don't have time to be diddly daddly leaning with these what's his names when what I was just about to do can just be a nail set for y'all actually Monday, because we did it Saturday and that's tomorrow. So when I get off of work, there could just be a set for tomorrow if I remember it. I just want to use some of these stickers too, because when I tell y'all, your girl has been on these sticker stamps, whatever these is, the foils, I've been on them. And when I tell you I've been on them, I've been on them. On my time, I've been on them. I've been on them. And I'm happy. Actually, I'm very excited that, is it a lash? I'm about to lay down. Um, I'm very excited about this set because y'all see it's low Frenchies. It's not too much Frenchies. It's the petite grounds. And I was really feeling this nail set. I felt like it expressed me in a different way. Like these nails is personal. And I've gotten a lot of good feedback on them because it shows like these nails. If I could just give y'all a little one two real quick, talk to y'all real quick. Can you hear me very closely while I say this? Because you know how they say, and if you don't know, I'm about to tell you. They say that when you create as a creator, no matter what you do, it 9 times out of 10 expresses you in a certain type of way. And these nails, honey, these is giving me 31. I know in the beginning I said lemons definitely is lemons, but still is lemons. Drinking lemon water like no tomorrow. And August, I think I'm gonna just make some homemade lemonade because my granny used to do it all the time on my daddy's side. And I was on that for a minute, found out she didn't even write down the 1-2s. So there's that. But anyhow, back to the main thing. These nails is giving 31. They're giving 31 and a present. They're giving And I really did my one twos. And it also is showing me that things don't have to be perfect. But if they're done with intention and purity, just creativity, just purity, they still gonna be cute. And then it shows me too that even if you think they ugly, they on my hands. And I think that they are the best that I've actually done. And they standing out more than honestly, well, no, I ain't gonna say they bet the best. But this is the thing when it comes to the patterns. I did it, shoot, and I just put them nails in the dang on. I put a picture up. I put the look, baby. When you know what you can do, there's nobody that can make you feel no type of way. People always gonna have something to say. They always gonna have something to say. They always gonna have something to say. So with knowing that, just continue to do what you gotta do. Yeah. And then I had to have a pep talk with myself because I usually do, but it's been a minute since I had a pep talk with myself. Like not pep talk, it was just more of like an actual conversation with myself. And I was like, because I had an outing today, and the outing was the outing that we were invited to somewhere. So I said, okay, cool. So at the last minute, this is why I like having my own vehicle. I'm telling you, I know it's coming, so I ain't tripping. But there's just disclaimer why I like to go by myself places and don't really like to go with somebody unless it's my best friend or my cousin. Because I know if we have planned it out to go here, we're going to make sure we have the social battery. We're going to make sure we have the outfit. We're going to make sure that shit is handled so it ain't shit on our brains while we're out having this outing. And we're going to make sure that we bring the vibes. And the vibes is just us, so we're just going to go. But we're going to make sure, like I said, number one, the social battery is it. I don't have time for nobody to be on. You say you giving. I don't have time for nobody to be half full of the battery. If you're half full of the battery, don't go nowhere with me. In the future, with some people. Let me repeat that. Let me run that back. If you don't have the full social battery, don't go nowhere with me. With me driving, with you coming to pick me up and taking us somewhere, don't go nowhere with me if you don't have 100% battery. I don't have time for that shit. I don't. And if I was not being a 30-year-old woman, 31-year-old woman, give me a minute because it's only been a couple of months. What is this, July? It's about to be August. It's only been a month. Your girl been 31. So if I say 30, just know what I mean. And I had to get into that conversation. So I'm like, girl, well, how did you feel about earlier or whatever? Because I'm a Gemini. And I'm not going to speak for all Geminis. I'm just going to speak for me. I will come and then I won't come. But it'll be love if I don't come. Because I don't not go to shit. So, you know what I'm saying? And then when I support and I stop by and do things, I literally support, stop by and do things and continue on my way type shit. Especially when I'm driving. So with that being said, I said, well, what did you like about the scene today? I said, well, I like going to social events. Like we went to a social event today. Social events with people, one that I can learn from, two that I like being around an older crowd. So I've always been that girl. I love to be around older people because them OGs got the one twos and they're not gonna be no hating ass. The ones that I ran into, I'll tell you that. The ones that I ran into, the ones that I always run into, they don't never be like insecure in no type of way. They'll tell you they was and what brought it upon them if they see it in you so you can break it down and you can, get that up out of there. But um they don't become one of insecurities. Most of them don't. And if they do, they don't show it in a way that I would feel it. And if they did, then I just will move around. But it's not a lot of them that do. So this is the crowd at this point. Because this is the ones and the twos. I ain't got to worry about no fight breaking out. This is a social event. It's kids here, but the kids is outside. and then the grown ups is in the house and some outside. And everything is just literally a vibe. When I tell you it's a vibe, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Like, but me, I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna bring vibe wherever I'm going to. So it's like it could have been that's what it was given to me, a vibe. Music was playing, things like that. I felt love in the room. And I guess wherever you feel real authentic love, I can't say you. I'm just gonna say me. Because I give love all the time. And because I know that that's my purpose to be here on this earth is to show people a certain type of love that they ain't ever experienced before I came in their lives. I don't know cocky shit. That's just for real. Because all of the years that I have lived, I have always had somebody tell me how I changed their life in a dramatic way that I didn't even think I could do that. So I'm just letting you know. I'm the one and not the two, and I don't really be boasting when I be saying that. I stand firmly in knowing that I'm the one and never the two. I might be the two for you, but I'm the one for me. And that's all the that's all that I need. That's all your girl need. And I'm not just saying this shit to say it. Like, anyhow. So I said, yeah, girl, like, what's up? And she was like, yeah, it's not that we don't like people. We don't like to be outside. We like to be in environments to where, and again, too, let's cut this in real quick. This is like the first black people gathering that they know each other in the place that they do. It was like cut down the middle, like work and then family too, kind of sort of. So it was like it's just relationships and loved relationships for the two people because the couple invited us. So yeah, it just was that type of vibe for real, for real. So I'm like, yeah, I like that, or whatever the case may be, because you know what I'm saying. It's not too many people. It's not too much less of a people. It's people in different rooms. You know what I'm saying. And then they had an Airbnb, so it wasn't their house, because you know how some people get in people's houses. Even though I've been to their house, but still, yeah. So it was just like literally a gathering. And I love that for me to be in that space, to be able to be re energized in that area because that haven't been for me, honestly, really lately. Family events, like if I decide to go to certain family events, if I can make it or whatever, because y'all know I don't have no car. You get to places and you get to doing things and you be like, yeah, no, I was happy to see them and everything, but no, these was people that I ain't owe shit to. Like I ain't owe shit to them people, but we said we're the same bloodline type situation. So it's always a certain type of feeling there when it comes to family when it don't fill your cup like you think it was supposed to, but it did enough. You know what I'm saying? But however, it's been a minute since I'm giving it, so it's giving it back to me, so it's energizing me in a certain type of way that I'm fucking with for sure. Yeah, that's what it was. And I'm just be honest. Yeah, so that's what that was, and I really fucking enjoyed it. I'll tell you for the time frame that I did, I enjoyed it for sure. But that also lets me know take your own self in your own car. Don't let yourself talk you out of that sometimes. Sometimes you can talk yourself out of it and be like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with rolling with nobody. We'll do it boom boom. Because this definitely would have been the event I would have told her, like, oh no, you can go ahead. I'll see you later. I'll just Uber. Because some people got to head like that too. But yeah, that's what the conversation that I had with myself. And I'm like, yes, like, I be forgetting about, because some things I just say so internally because I'm always praying internally throughout the day and without using my voice and stuff like that. So, yeah. So the desk is clean. As y'all can see, it's nothing right here. And there's nothing on the sides. Everything is in its place. Y'all have came and saved the day. Today is Sunday, the 27th of July. Everything is officially in its place and up from my niece. I did not light my candle today. I just gave y'all a Sunday fun day situation, and that's what y'all gonna get. And I also too, um, I'm gonna switch it up. Why? Because why not? Why not switching it? What's wrong with switching it up? As long as I post something and y'all get something from me. because I had to come through to say that real. So I know I might have vibrated your speakers a little bit on your TV because I'm real close. Because what I'm saying is what I'm meaning. When I grace y'all with my presence, take take that how you will. Not being cocky. I ain't gotta explain shit to you, motherfuckers. You hear what I'm saying. When I grace y'all with my presence, y'all hear. So just go ahead and like, because I know you definitely didn't do that already. No, you didn't. Go ahead and like it for me. And then if you haven't subscribed, go ahead to and do so. And I want to thank how many followers did I get this month? I want to say we had 111. No, we're at, I want to say, if not 115, excuse me. Thank you to the ones that are subscribing, actually watching me. And to you, to those of you, let me get that together. To those of you who are just following me, and you think you're gonna have these sideways comments to me, don't comment at all. You can actually unsubscribe because I don't have all my screws in, my bubs. Um, shoot, what are the wires that connect things to even go to a socket to where you can place it in a socket for a light bulb to go in, for you to screw it in, for it to come on. I'm missing some of them too. And I'm positive every day with every little thing. So I don't have time for these backhanded ass comments. So let me let you know now. Get up out of here with that. Now I could be a little, you could catch me a day and I look at something sideways that you say. But I'm gonna always be a real one and come back and apologize if I do a tad bit too much. But for the most part, I be right. So please don't come on here with that extra shit for real, because I don't have, that's not what I come here for. That's not. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. 16 minutes and 13 seconds. I'm off of here. I'm about to go lay down. Y'all have a great rest of the night. Think. It's always somebody in the motherfucking way. They clearly see you walking, but they still gonna walk in front of you. But then when you say something, then you're the person that's wrong. I don't know. It's too much going on in the world to not be paying attention to where you walk. Too much. Too much. Too much going on. I might just go into Volkswagen and see if I can just book MGK bus. This is the Barbie bus that I always got. I had the bus, I had the Corvette, I had the Cruise, I had the Mansions, I had them all. And to really see them remake this bus in 2025, and it's colored. I've seen blue, I've seen yellow. Look in the window. That's what gives me every time. Yes. And some of you might say, it's a minivan. I don't care. It's a vehicle. I love that vehicle. Chick-fil-A. Today is the 30th. I'm not using my microphone. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I don't feel like getting up. I've gotten up to do the necessities, what one should do, because I got an off day today and tomorrow. So I did the necessities of what one would do for their off day, which is get up, wash up, which I took a shower. What else did I do? Get up, wash up, eat. And now I just have like I don't know. Like, I don't really want to talk. I don't have nothing to say. That's just the energy that I'm feeling. And I've been feeling that on and off. At first, I thought it was just my period. I need a night off. But it's been 2 or 3 days since my period. So I don't know why I feel like that. I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to rest and try to mentally prepare for what God is getting ready to bring me. That's it. That's all. God in the universe is getting ready to give me. Because according to everything and my faith and all of that, I got to do some back research about some things that I have over the time frame. Thought about, said I was going to invest in, things like that. But honestly, taking these twists down, because once they start to look like how they looking now, I just take them down, spend a day with the crinkly, and I think because it's been hot, but it ain't been as hot as in like sweat my hair out hot. So I might just take this hair down, wash it, blow dry it, straighten it to clip my ends, and then wait for it to like put it in ponytails and stuff, and wait for it to 2 weeks to be up for me to do something to it again, and then go from brush auntie hair.
No.
Yes. What are you doing then if you're not brushing my hair?
No. Oh. What's these?
What?
Oh, what's these?
Hey, y'all, and it's still the 30th. I came to y'all, I don't know. Coming to y'all after a good shower. So that's, I don't know why my nose even got these little boogers in it. I guess I'm gonna wipe it off on camera. Why? It's boogers. Shit, we all grow. And I'd rather know and get it out than to be talking to y'all with it in. So, I said that I'm gonna come to y'all and talk to y'all about maybe 3 things, but 2 things mainly. If me and you, whoever it is, are having a conversation and I say something to you and you skip over it, I no longer want to have this conversation with you. Why is this going sideways? I ain't even gonna worry about it. I don't even want to have a conversation no more. Why? Because I'm never going to skip over anything that you're saying to me. And I felt like out of the respect that I have with you, and we got respect for each other because we're on the phone, people play the whole part of, I love you, I know you, you know what I'm saying? You never really know nobody. You think you can know somebody like me and my mom. I've been around her and she's been around me all my life, and I've been around her for most of her life. But she's still growing. She's still doing different things. She's still changing by the day. When I'm changing in different areas that she never would have thought she would have changed by, you know what I'm saying? By seeing me doing stuff, and by me placing boundaries in different areas and telling her my point of view, and she wouldn't have never, you know what I'm saying, thought about different things. So with that being said, I have adjusted to in my life. Stop saying that I know people. If me and you don't talk every day, every other day, like I'm my best friend, and then still to an extent, because me and her are in 2 different states. I don't know every waking moment. I only know about the stuff we discuss. Right. So with that being said, the first thing, I don't like when people skip over things when we having a conversation. If you don't want to answer it, then just say, you know what, or don't have an answer. Just say, you know what, I don't really want to discuss that, or I don't have an answer to it. You know what I'm saying? But just to skip over it, that's a quick way for me and you to no longer have a conversation, because I'm grown as hell and people get to a point to where they decide, oh, I don't want to have uncomfortable conversations or whatever the case may be. Baby, I'm going to tell you, if you have overstepped a boundary with me and I no longer want to talk about it or I don't want to talk about it, I'm going to let you know. I'm not going to hold you the fuck up at all. I'm not. Before I used to, because I'm like, nobody wants to be that person. And it's only two things that can happen for those people who don't say nothing. One thing is, oh, you too sensitive. Don't look at it that way. That's a red flag for me. Because if you really love me, you really trusted me, you really fuck with me, you really my friend, you really say you know me, you wouldn't invalidate my feelings by saying I'm too fucking emotional. You'll find out where the fuck you had me fucked up for me to be too emotional for you. And then we talk about it. And then you take your part into where you had me fucked up. And then we go from there. Instead of you saying that I'm too emotional. Yeah, nah, it's just giving deflection. The second thing, you can say, you know what? You're right. I didn't answer. I didn't have a answer to it. It just was more of a statement for me of what you said. That's why I didn't respond. Cool. That's fine. Because some people, different points of views. That's why you talk to different people to get different points of views. Boom. That was very simple. The second thing is, the first thing was the conversational piece. Don't skip over nothing. What is the second thing? Me being a 30-year-old woman, I understand that in this lifetime, you're going to meet a lot of people and things like that. But that's what I just do. I just meet a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know how to leave it there. I know how to leave it there. I know how to leave coworkers at work. I know how to leave people that I met in a certain setting, and if I decide to return to that setting and or want to be associated in that setting, I know how to get in contact with those individuals in order to, communicate with them. And then I know how to grow in creating a relationship and or a situationship and or associateship with anyone. And a lot of people are don't know the differences. So everybody is a friend and they really not. And then it's mixed emotions, all the other shit. Me, I'm taking my time with every damn thing. I always have. But for real, when you get older, you just have to take your time and protect your peace as much as possible, because people that seem peaceful really not trying. Some of them aren't really trying to do the work. They just see that it's just like, oh, well, they don't have no drama. They quiet. They have everything they need or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to come hang with them. And I used to be one of those people that be like, you know what, it's cool. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Da, da, da. I'm done with giving people the benefit of the motherfucking doubt, because especially with me being my big age, and y'all might not think that's old at all, but I've always mentally been older than what my actual age is. And now the mental and the actual physical age is starting to meet up. And it's just a lot of shit I don't have no fucking tolerance for. You know what I'm saying? I'm focusing on me and focusing on God to help me become a better me and to heal. Because y'all think that I be sitting up in here talking about every other vlog, about how I've been impacted with all these deaths in my life. Yes. That shit hurts. That shit hurts randomly in a day. That shit might hurt for 3 days back to back. I might have a whole week and be good, and then it just pop out of no fucking where. Grieving is fucking loose as hell. And then thinking about me growing and just not having time, or don't want to find time, or don't want to find patience for silly shit or silly people that don't want to be at the level that I'm at mentally. And it's not as hard, as difficult for some people, because everybody's not raised the same. But when you truly, honestly don't want no drama, you don't want no confusion, you don't want no extra shit, some people don't know how to rip that from their lives. I am one of them motherfuckers. I'll sit up in this bitch bored as hell before I try to create a situation with somebody else. That's just me. That's just me. And I'm not putting that off on nobody else. But what I am saying is, it's just a lot of I've learned from situations and or people that I've had in my life, so that I won't create those spaces or people in different areas. I'm attracting what I want next. Positive, because I'm positive. Calm. I don't have to raise my voice. I can talk to people like this and they can understand what I'm saying and not, oh, you mumbling. No, you didn't hear what you said. Whatever you said that in your head. You didn't say that out loud. You fucking heard me. You didn't want to listen to what I was saying. So of course you're going to try to make it seem like I didn't say it loud because my voice is soft. Look, I fully, honestly believe that there are, and I've seen it, there are healed individuals out here that's just pushing through, making their own families, and being happy through, yeah, financial backing is cool. Everything is stable. They can move around, do things, got the cars, or whatever the case may be. But the shit that really matters, what I'm speaking to, is the mental health clearness. Is the woman and the man being the woman and the man taking on their roles, helping out each other, not all of this extra shit in between egos and all the other shit. Like, no, I know sometimes you're going to have different situations, but I believe that it is some black men that take themselves seriously out here to get them to know what circumstances they come from is not the best, and they want to change the trajectory of their lives. And they're doing the hard work as in unpacking their background to be the best person for themselves. It's not about what woman they gonna find and all that other shit. Just for themselves, so they can be happier from in the inside. A lot of people are scared of truly being happy in the inside and accepting that they're gonna be fucked up and there's somebody out here that's gonna be fucked up with them. And it's a lot of women that I'm realizing, black, white, whatever, that's like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna work on myself. I'm gonna get myself together. And if I don't have no partner, I don't have no partner. Because people are so scared to be out here to get themselves together. But I will never understand that. I could just focus on myself. And I don't want to be a part of that group. And I'm not going to be a part of that group. So I'm working on myself. So, this is not for a specific person. It's just how I live. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck around with the extra. I don't fuck around with the drama. So it is what it is. And I'm not explaining shit to no fucking body. And as me being a 31-year-old woman, it's just shit that I'm cutting out. And I don't have to make an announcement that I'm cutting it out. Because everything that I have said in this last 11 minutes has been self-explanatory. Literally has been self-explanatory. And I'm pretty sure my audience that hear me is going to hear me very well. I'm just over that. I'm ready for peace, continued peace. If the Lord bring me my partner, continued peace with my partner. My partner's thriving. I'm thriving mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. That we can be there for each other without even having to ask. We don't have to say, oh, we miss each other, because we're showing each other in our actions that we miss each other, that we love each other, that reassurance. We don't have to have conversations. We don't have to repeat shit to each other over and fucking over. Like, just none of that. None of the extra. Just positively there for each other. And that don't mean that, oh, you so perfect and this and that. No. It's just instantly me authentically being myself, my partner authentically being himself, and we just flourishing, literally. And because we're pouring into ourselves, we have more than enough to pour into each other. We're working on ourselves individually. So we never forget that you are you, I am me. I do stuff for myself. I do stuff what I feel like I need to do for myself, and you do what you need to do for yourself. And you stand on that, I stand on that. And not letting society and its things or egos or whatever the case may be to get in the midst of me saying that I want to be with this person and that person saying that they want to be with me, and being able to take those steps and not making it seem like somebody is nagging about something or constantly talking about something or watching somebody else so they feel like they say, I've never been that person. I can honestly say I've never been that person. Thank you, Lord, to compare myself with somebody else, because I've learned early. People do the shit that they do for the betterment of them. That don't have shit to do with me. Nothing at all. I congratulate everybody that I see that's doing good, that's on a way. I'm a girl's. I love to motivate people. I will tell people, if you with me, I will tell people in the store, they look good. I done roll down my window and told this lady, like, you look amazing. She's like, oh my God, I just had a baby. Thank you. Didn't know shit like that. She just looked good. I am that type of person, because what the fuck am I hating on anybody for? What? I've never understood that. So with that being said, yeah, I just, but some people get off like that, no matter what age group it is. Some people get off like that, and I'm not here to do none of that shit. I'm really not. Never was, never will be. And if you know somebody, you don't have to question what they doing at all. And some people don't even know what real friends are. And real friends are the people that encourage you with whatever you do. You could be like, bitch, I'm going to be a hoe and sell my pussy. And your friend don't agree with it and tell you she don't agree with it, but she's still going to support you. Okay, bitch, make sure you wrap it up. Make sure you get your testing when you need to get your testing. If it's certain niggas that look like this, and this, blah, 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 they're going to support you. They're not going to point fingers and ask you why you doing this, and if you is doing this, what you gonna get back from it? Like, no. But like I said, everybody don't know how to be a friend, how to have friends, and all of that. And that's left up to you to create boundaries for yourself. Nobody can tell you what kind of friend you like, because the friend you like, you might like and I might not like. And the friend that I like, that I have around me, you might think that it's weird and you might not like. So it is what it is. It's just based upon you. But me, I don't have time for no negativity. I don't have time for nobody to be trying to keep up with what I'm doing so they can do it too and all that other shit. That's not the type of friend that I ever want for myself at all whatsoever. I just want to encourage. I just want to grow. And I just want to move forward. That's it. And be understood and understand, because it's just too much going on in this fucking world to be going through the confusion at all with nobody, kids. I don't want to do that. So, yeah, those are the things that I was coming through with. I hope y'all can hear me, because I don't have the microphone. I'm not putting the microphone on. I'm tired. Y'all better be lucky I came in to talk to y'all, because literally these are my off days and I just really want to lay around. Like, I washed my hair. I did not blow dry it. So I'm going to let it dry by itself, and then I'm going to turn around and blow dry it tomorrow. And then do the necessary things I need to do to my hair. Put that in the calendar so that I know when it's time for it to be washed and all that other stuff again. I make sure it's at least 2 weeks, and then be able to go from there. I'm keeping up with my fucking self. I'm not keeping up with nobody the fuck else, because it be tiring sometimes keeping up with my bougie ass. So what makes you think I'm gonna try to keep up with you? Right. Yeah, so that's just what I have to say about me today, how I'm feeling, what's going on. And I really wasn't feeling my best, and y'all know how I be with that. And feeling my best as in, like, tired, don't have time to be around motherfuckers, don't want nobody in my face, don't want to talk to nobody, just be by myself or me and my niece, you know what I'm saying? And just be around sincere, genuine, loving individuals. Literally. Not no extra, not no sneak dip, none of that. Just love and positivity. For real.
Just pray y'all don't fall smooth on when I talk. When he say that we ball, I hate the ground running fast. I never learned how to crawl. Hefe was in the jug and niggas, I was in the basketball.